Hi, everyone. So, I posted a question on social media the other day, and the question was, are you leaving money on the table? What brought this question about was the fact that I just noticed that there's been a lot of movement within the employee market, people going from one company to another. I know that my company has seen a lot of attrition. I've had friends who've moved for other more exciting opportunities. And so that just kind of got me thinking about my own career and my own career path. I've been with my current company for about 7 years, and I will be completely honest with you. I am very, very comfortable there. It is a good company to work for. We have great culture. Um, the job is not that much more challenging than it is anywhere else. Just to put it out there, I am a senior program manager in a top health insurer in the US. So I work on the type of projects I work on are growth and strategy projects as well as new products and new services. So, it just kind of got me thinking. And so I basically got my resume and blew all that dust off, kind of. Thankfully, it didn't need that much updating because usually when I get a new job, I immediately update it with the job description so that if I ever need to pull it out, it should just be like a few minor updates with my accomplishments and so on and so forth. So I dusted off my resume. I updated my LinkedIn. And here's another thing. I went into LinkedIn and, I don't really go on there as much, possibly because I got very comfortable. I wasn't really doing any networking. I wasn't looking to get a new job, so I didn't feel the need to use it. And one thing that I noticed was that I had like a bunch of opportunities that where people, recruiters reached out to me, messaged me, asking me if I was interested. And because I wasn't logging into my LinkedIn, I ended up missing out on some very, very good opportunities. So, lesson learned, check your LinkedIn. We check our Facebook every day. I don't have Twitter or Instagram, so I don't have to worry about that. I have Facebook, that's it. And you almost check your Facebook every day, and I never really checked my LinkedIn. So I was a horrible, horrible, bad professional. So, like I said, I went into my LinkedIn, brushed it up, updated with my accomplishments and stuff within my current role. And then I turned the indicator on that said that I was open to entertaining new opportunities. With that, I looked at a few jobs out there. I applied for a couple. I went to this one website called DICE.com, and I uploaded my resume. And let me tell you, that was the game changer for me. From there on, it became like my phone was constantly ringing, like from all over the country, people who had opportunities looking for a IT project manager or a program manager. And, initially I was a little bit shook, like, is this legit? I've never had this many people call me trying to give me a job, and I used a method that I learned from my ex boyfriend on how to negotiate for jobs. And he always told me, he was like, never tell them what you really make. Always tell them about 10 to 20,000 more. That way, when you ask for 10 to 20,000 more, you know, it makes sense, and that's how you make a $20,000 jump every time you change companies. And so that's always just stuck with me. And so I kind of used that with my job hunt this time. I was very, very straightforward with all of the recruiters that called me. They would, tell me, oh, I have a job for you, let me tell you about it. And my first question was like, look, I don't want to waste your time. What's the pay? Because if the money isn't right, it's no point in us even having the conversation. And, it didn't offend anybody like I would have thought it would. People were very open and forthcoming. I was able to request top dollar even more than I thought. It got to the point where I was just throwing numbers out there just to get people off my line. And the good news is that not even a month since I started my job search, I have been able to secure a new position, almost making 70,000 more than what I'm currently making. Now I'm playing. Thank you, God, because I prayed at the start of this search and I was like, God, I only want to be where you want me to be. So if there's an opportunity coming my way that is not where you want me to be, go ahead and do the Heisman and block it. I don't want it. I don't want to, clearly when I try to do things my way, it never works out. So, just guide me and show me the right path. And, there were 3 positions that it was coming to. And honestly, the position that I went with wasn't my first choice, but I ended up choosing that position because I saw that the company really wanted me and they were willing to make certain allowances and exceptions to bring me on board. And I'm of the opinion, it's like a relationship, right? If your man is showing that he's engaged and that he wants to be there and he wants to be with you and he's showing you that, you definitely have to, give that a chance. And with my other 2 opportunities, it's kind of like they were taking their time. They weren't really as responsive. And I'm just like, okay, either you're too busy for me, which won't do me any good if I were to come on, or, you just aren't feeling me the way I thought I was feeling you, which is not a problem. And so, overall, this was different than any other time that I've had to look for a job. I will say this, as a program manager, just that whole project management field, there is a lot of growth in the Dallas market. A lot of people are looking to hire PMs. Organizations that don't have a mature project management office are looking to get that facilitator, that cattle herder, as I like to call us, on board. So if you have not started to look at any opportunities out there, I highly encourage you to do so, because we all can do with a few more dollars in our pockets. And, one thing that I will say is, even though I like to say that I got comfortable with my current company, I've never been all the way, I never let myself get all the way completely comfortable, because it's not my house. I didn't build the company. So everybody is disposable. So over the years, I've always been working towards another certification, another skill set. So, this time in this job market, I was coming to the table. I already had my PMP. I'm a certified Scrum Master. I have my green belt in Six Sigma. I have a change management certificate and a data analytics certificate. I put all the awards that I got with this company in my resume. Yes, I got 2 Stellar Achievement Awards, and I put that on there, as well as my Stellar Badges for collaboration and good partnership. I put that on there because, I can tell you how great I am, but hearing somebody else awards tell you how great I am definitely helps. And so, even if you get comfortable with a job, don't let your skill set get rusty. Always stay up on the up and up with what's going on in your industry. Make sure that the marketable certifications for your industry are, you got them, project management, there's nothing, there are other certificates, people get certified in project management, but the holy grail is your PMP. You get your PMP, you can demand your price, because what that PMP does is it acts like the first layer of scrutiny, right? Because you can't sit for the PMP exam if you don't have at least, at least 45 hours, 4,500 hours of experience leading a project. So you can't apply to sit for the PMP without that. You can't apply without having that, I think it was what, 21, 25, 30, I can't remember, hours of project management, education, and even after you get your certificate, you're currently having PDUs, educational opportunities that you have to log to keep your certification current. So yeah, I am happy, and it's very important. My career is a culmination of a lifetime of work and education, and I've worked very hard to get here, and I'm just really, really happy that I've gotten to the point in my career where, I can say this is what I want to do and this is how much I want to make. And yeah, get out there, get your resume, up to speed. And I wish you nothing but the best in all your applications out there. And putting it out there, I do mentor aspiring PMPs. I don't do it for a lot of people. I'll give you 1 or 2 tests to see if you're really serious, because people say they want to get their PMP, then when they see how much work is involved, they're like, you don't hear from them again. So, but I do mentor PMPs, and I will work with you to make sure that you pass that exam, giving you good feedback on things that I did, because I was a first time go. And, at the time I was a contract worker, so I did not have any benefits to tap onto for tuition assistance. So I had to, get in there and self-study, self-pace. And, if you give me 3 months, I can get you through it. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and make sure that you guys are taking advantage of the opportunities that are out here. Great time to change your life, your financial picture. And yeah, so that's all I have for you today. Again, my name is EVA, and thank you for watching my video. Bye guys.